Yo everybody, this is Rocco the Great, aka The Toy Bookie, and today I am going to be doing the dollar store challenge. I was at Dollar Tree the other day, and I saw these two horses. This horse is out of scale, because this seems to be a full-size horse, but it's out of scale with 1/12 figures. That's what I would be using this stuff for. But this is actually in 1/12 scale as a pony. If you remember in The Hobbit, the hobbits and the dwarves actually ride ponies. They don't ride full-size horses. I'm a huge fan of dwarves and goblins and stuff like that, so I'm going to be repainting this guy and using him for my goblins or my dwarves in my displays with my Mythic Legions figures. And then I'm going to be, since I can't use this for a full scale, I'm going to be making this into some sort of statue, and we're going to be adding copper rust and everything and making a base out of the foam. And I'm going to be adding some cool stuff to it. So I'm very excited about this. I want to do these cool little challenges too to show you guys. My whole thing on this channel is easy, quick, and fun. I follow a lot of people on YouTube, and I don't know if they do it on purpose, but it seems like a lot of stuff is more complicated than it needs to be. So this channel is always going to be try to keep it simple and have fun with it. And you know, it's not so serious. This is just our hobby. First, you always have to wash and prep your toys. Always. I say it in all the videos. I took these guys off. I gave them a good wash. I use a brush, get into all the details, because especially with the cheaper figures, they have like all kinds of gook on them. You don't want to even touch them. I don't know. You always should wash your toys before you give them to kids or even yourself. And you could also sand them. I'm not going to sand this guy, but I might give him a little bit of sanding before I paint. It just helps the paint stick to the figure better, because he's going to get a full rust looking. He's not going to be colors. He's going to be like a statue, basically, for a diorama. I am going to be adding these wings. I got these wings casted, and I'm going to be adding them to it. So maybe it's like maybe it's like a Pegasus or something. I'm going to, you know, drill holes, glue, do all that stuff. And it's fun because this could get messy because it's all going to get one uniforming paint jobs. I'm going to drill these. I might not do it on camera because it's messy. And we'll come back to it when they're drilled and glued in.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay, the wings are glued in now. Ooh, very nice. Love how it's looking already. So we're going to let this glue dry, and we're going to start working on the base. I have some leftover foam. You know, this is that foam board that everyone uses for dioramas. I just measured it out to fit the horse a little bit right there, and then I'm just cutting it into a square. Nothing has to be measured. You just go for it, man. I just go for things. It's all for fun. They say go 3 swipes with the blade. Then you just break it. Look at that. Nice clean cut. Okay, so I cut a little piece to match underneath it. I might just cut like a few cubes into the bottom. I have a tutorial doing that, so I'm not going to cover it here. But we're going to do the bottom first, and then we're going to get this guy crazy glued onto the base. But first I have to carve the base. There. Alright. So I took the hot glue gun and I glued all the feet down. So now it's a little base thing, and I'm going to be giving this a black wash. The whole thing, black wash and Mod Podge mix. So I'm going to do a base coat of all black with Mod Podge in it. The first base coat is down. I'm going to let this fully dry. I'm going to give it like at least an hour. Alright, now this is all dried. The black base is down. I did another layer of Mod Podge on top of it, just to be sure, let that dry. And I'm actually going to be now putting a dark gray, and then when that dries, we're going to put another lighter gray on top. But we're not going to fully paint it. We're going to not so much a dry brush, but just get it on there, like kind of like you're making a diorama. That's about dry. We're going to add a lighter type of gray now to this. And it's the same way, just lightly kind of brush it on there, almost a dry brush. Just got a text. I just did it, so it's not dry yet, but boy, did that come out pretty nice. Alright, so this is the finished product. I'm very happy with how it came out, man. Just to think, this was $1 and a piece of foam. And you can make something that looks like this that is great for all kinds of dioramas and stuff. I took a few pictures here, as you can see. It works great with different lines, different scales, and I'm just very happy with it. It didn't take too long either, and it was fun. So I'd like to see if you guys, if you go to your Dollar Trees, you find the same thing, you do the same thing. That's great. Have fun with it, man. That's always my crafts are. Just have fun with it, and whatever's easiest and cheapest. That's the way to go. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay great. Make sure to subscribe, like the videos, check out my other videos. I got plenty of other videos on here. I've been doing a lot of tutorials, a lot of unboxings. Yeah, man, enjoy the pictures, and make sure you always follow me on Instagram. That's where a lot of the toy pics happen. I have 2 Instagrams, my main one with art, I'm an artist, and also my toy hobby page. So always links are down below. This is at Rocker the Great, at the Toy Bookie, and have a great night, guys.